Hi, guys. This is the very first episode of Chloe's Candid Conversations. I'm your host, Chloe Celeste, and we're here to talk about everyday things and whatnot. So, this is real new to me. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a podcaster, I'm not a journalist, I'm not any of that. I am just a regular computer engineer. So, this is a journey for us, so let's see if I can do it properly. So, this is Chloe's podcast era. Yep, Chloe's podcast era. Okay, I'm being very boring right now, so let's get into the podcast. So, it is the new year. Happy New Year's. New Year's comes with New Year's resolutions. People will be talking about, oh, new year, new me. Not me. New year, same me, but with add-ons. So, I had told my sister my New Year's resolutions, and she was like, those suck, and that's not enough. Like, I have a whole bunch. Like, mine is less screen time, getting more soccer touches, all that good stuff. And I was like, well, that's good for you, hun, but that's not for me. So, my New Year's resolutions are drink more water. I already drink a lot of water, but I want to drink more water, just because water is good for you. Drink your freaking water. Another one, upload a podcast every week. I am going to try my absolute hardest to upload every Wednesday. We will see where that takes us in the future. So, every day something interesting doesn't happen, but every day life goes on. Like, the most random things can happen. So hopefully this podcast does good. You know? Yes. Another New Year's resolution I have, upload a video every week. If you are here from my YouTube channel, well, this is a YouTube channel too. If you're here from my main YouTube channel, the one where I post all types of things every week. Yeah, if you're here from there, then thank you for coming to my podcast channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the podcast. I don't think I said that in the beginning. Welcome to the podcast. So, I am going to upload a video on my main channel every week. I'm going to try to do that consistently every week. So, I think there's 52 weeks in a year. 52 weeks. Yeah, 52 weeks. 52 episodes this year. I hope it's 52 weeks, because if it's not 52 weeks, then that's a lot of episodes. Anyways, next New Year's resolution. Go on at least 3 dates. Last year, I went on 1 date. Lord have mercy, it was terrible. Quick story time. Met this dude on Bumble. Face looked it good. Pictures looked it good. But the one thing that I should have known as a red flag, he did not smile in any of his pictures. And I mean, yeah, that's the usual for guys, but at least they'll have at least one picture where they're smiling. He had no pictures where he was smiling. And so when we went on the date, he opened his mouth and his teeth were literally rotten. And I was like, oh my God, what have I done? Am I going to be on a freaking true crime show? So my flight kicked in real fast. I was like, okay, we're going to get through this date as peacefully and as nicely as possible, because we need to make it home alive. And I did make it home alive. And then when I told my friends about the experience, one of my friends, Megan, shout out Megan, love her. She said that it sounds like he might have been doing crack. And I was like, Megan, you shouldn't have told me that, because that just makes me feel 1,000 times more worse. Because who knows what could have happened if I didn't acted the way I acted. Like I acted not. I was like cool, calm, and collective. I was like, we're getting out of here alive. If I didn't act like that, who knows what would have happened. So yeah, that happened. So this year, getting back to what I was saying, we was talking about going on dates. This year, I want to go on at least 3 dates. Like one every 4 months, 4, 8, 12, yeah. One every 4 months. Because we're trying to get married here, and can't get married if you don't have somebody to marry. So we gotta make it work. Yes. So another New Year's resolution that I have is post on social media every month. In order to get the views going, you gotta be posting, so that like the people know what you're doing, and like they can be interested in your life and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna have to post on social media every month, specifically like Instagram, because like with Twitter, well, we should call it X now. With X, like what I like going on there to read what other people have to say. But me having something to say, it's just so weird. Because, like, what am I going to do? Eating a bowl of cereal. Ugh, like, just a whole bunch of stupid stuff. So, we're going to try to post on every social media that we have. So, we have the Instagram, we have the Twitter, we have TikTok. Yep. A lot of posting. God dang, I did not think that through. So a lot of posting. But that is it for my New Year's resolutions. So, hold on. I had to cough. So, last year, I was about to say this year, we're in 2024, not 2023. We got to roll it back a few days. Last year, I participated in my first ever fantasy football. And when we did the draft, I was like super excited because I had got Patrick Mahomes, and I was like, yes, I'm about to win everything. Boy, was I wrong, because Patrick Mahomes, he was good for like a few games in the beginning, but then he started to decline. And I was like, you're supposed to be the number one. You're being very mediocre right now, sir. But then I got Dak Prescott, and then we started picking it up again. Also had Jared Goff, but like he was like on and off. So, but got Dak Prescott. I did not win. I really wanted my dad to win because like he was killing it. But he also didn't win. I got 10th place and he got 4th place. He almost made it to the championship, and like he lost by 0.5 points. 0.5 points. You can feel how distraught I am with that. 0.5 points. And when I saw that, I was like, God dang, we almost made it. God dang. And then that night that I had saw that, like I had went to sleep and like I kept dreaming. I was like, oh, it's not right. It has to recalculate, because sometimes they have to recalculate it, because like it's not right. Woke up the next morning, it was right. I was like, God dang it. God dang it. So I got I got 10th place. He got 4th place. We'll try again next year. So, like, now I don't know if I even want to watch football now because, like, I was watching it just because so I could see if my players were doing good, and, like, they stressed me out the majority of the time. So, I don't know if I'm going to, well, I'll probably still, like, watch some of it, but, like, not be, like, as into it, like, as I was when I was playing fantasy, because probably only going to watch one team. We watch the Saints. Watch the Saints, like, every Sunday. And my dad's like, oh, they gonna win this week. Who that, baby? Who that? And then if they lose, my mom's like, see, you shouldn't have hyped yourself up. It's the funniest thing ever. Yep. Next year for fantasy. Yep. Oh, I gotta talk to you guys about Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, my mom decided that she was hungry and she wanted pizza. So we was gonna hit up our favorite pizza place, Mr. Getty's, and I was down. I was like, I'm gonna eat cinnamon sticks. I'm gonna get like a bunch of them. One time I went there and I had like when I first got there, I had like 6 cinnamon sticks like right off the bat, and then I like ate pizza and pasta and all that stuff, like really filling up the belly, and then I ate 3 more. I felt like I could have ate another 6, honestly, but I shouldn't be doing that. I'm a diabetic. Hopefully my doctor doesn't listen to this podcast. Yeah, so that was Christmas Eve, but oh wait, I didn't finish this story. Stupid. They were closed. They closed early because of Christmas Eve. We was about to go, but then my mom was like, wait, are they even open? It's Christmas Eve. So I did a whole bunch of research. They were closed. So no Mr. Getty's for us. So we had to go get Papa John's. Papa John's was open. Papa John's for the win. Not sponsored. So yeah, we got Papa John's and we had got the cinnamon pull-aparts. They were so good, especially when they're hot, fresh out the oven. Oh my God. That was our Christmas Eve. The great pizza something. I can't think of the word right now. But yeah, so Christmas Day, we go over to my grandmother's house. We told her that Christmas Day, my grandmother was like a little sad because she was like, man, I'm sad. My mom's dead, yada, yada, yada. That, like, try not to be too sad because it's sad, but we don't want to be sad. But like, she was feeling lonely and stuff and whatnot. So I was like, okay, we gotta get her a companion so she can't think about being sad. So I was like, let's get her a dog. And then my mom and my sister's like, let's think of something else. But I was like, yeah, if we get her a dog, then she'll have something to take care of, and like her mind won't like wonder about being lonely and whatnot and stuff. So like, get her a dog. And then my mom finally got on board and she was like, yeah, let's get her a dog. So we was planning on getting her a dog. And the way that we had planned it out was we was going to be like, okay, like when we go to her house, like we just tell her that we got her a dog. So she can't even have time to like process it and like be like, no, I don't want a dog. Just get me something else or just give me the money. We was like, when we get to her house, we're going to tell her we got her a dog. So what we did was we had got her a different gift, and then we had printed out pictures of the dog. We had the specific dog that we had found was a Bichon Frise. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's probably not, but anyways, that kind of dog. And so we had printed out, put it in an envelope. We was like, we're going to put this in with her other gift. And like when she opens it, she's going to be like surprised. She was indeed surprised. So we get to her house. We hand her a gift. And she opens it. She's like, what? Y'all got me a dog? And we like, yeah, we got you a dog so you can have something to take care of. And then, oh, god dang it. And then my stupid self was over there like, yeah, so you don't feel lonely and you don't feel like, think about, because like you said, like when you retire, you're going to just, if you retire early, you're just going to sit at home and just die. And I'm like, you're not going to sit at home and just die. You're going to be moving around because you go all over the place. Yeah, so my sister was like, 86 tip. And I was like, what are you saying? I cannot read lips. So she texted it to me and I was like, oh, okay. I see where you're going. So, yeah. So we was like, yeah, we got you a dog. Didn't get the dog yet. We were planning on getting her a dog, but we wasn't going to tell her that we were planning on getting her a dog. Cause then she would have been like, no, I don't want a dog. So she had to like sit there for a second and like really process that we got her a dog. So we had forgot the playing cards to play spades at her house. So my parents, they had went to a store real quick to grab some cards. And like while they were gone, she was like, man, I'm real disappointed in y'all. Why did y'all get me a dog? And I'm like, oh, what you mean you real disappointed in us that we got you a dog? We was trying to be helpful. So yeah, that's how she was like. So we was like, well, we got an 86 getting her a dog or whatnot. So we had also planned to get a dog. We was going to get 2 dogs because if she wanted a dog, we was going to get her a dog and we was going to get us a dog. Never in a million years did I think that I was going to have a dog. So my mom saw the dog and she was like, oh my God, this is a dog. I don't want any other dog. This is the dog that I'm getting. And I'm like, okay, we're getting a dog. Oh my gosh, we are getting a dog. So instead of getting my grandmother a dog, we were getting us a dog. So now she can't be disappointed at us that we got her a dog. So while we was at my grandmother's house, we played spades. I didn't play spades this time because I was just sitting there playing bingo on my phone. So playing spades. When grandmother plays spades, she gets aggressive. We don't call her the godmother for nothing. She was getting aggressive. Words were being said. Cars are being slammed on the table. We call her the godmother because when she has a good hand, she'll get up and like slam the card on the table. It's the funniest thing ever. Oh Jesus. I'm about to freaking knock down the painting. Okay, let's not do that. So yeah, fun spades game. So we have New Year's Day. I'm just all over the place right now. I really don't know what I'm doing. I hope we can get better at this. But New Year's Day, woke up all Happy New Year's, yada yada you. My mom was watching TV and she saw a commercial for furniture. She saw a furniture commercial. My mom's been wanting new furniture for a long time. So they had a good sale going on. It ended New Year's Day. So she was like, she was like, okay, we gotta hurry up, go to the mall, grab the furniture that I saw on TV, and that'll be it. I'll have new furniture. I'm like, okay, sounds like a plan. The mall opens at 11. I will wake you guys up at 11 and we will go to the mall. We didn't get to the mall till like 1. But I tell you one thing, she did get her sofa coming in 3 months. Because my mom wanted a custom color and so we got to come in 3 months. So she got to wait 3 months to get her sofa. Oh, I did not put my phone on silent. God dang it. So then we have Pop's birthday. Pop's birthday was nice. I don't think we sang happy birthday to him though. He was like, yeah, it doesn't matter. We can just go ahead and open presents. So that's what we did. We went on ahead, open presents, cut the cake, yada, yada, yada. But I was like, we didn't get to sing him happy birthday. What the heck? So, didn't get to sing him happy birthday, but he did his presents and stuff. His present did come in on time. It was supposed to come in the Wednesday before. His birthday was on Friday of last week. So it was supposed to come in on Wednesday. It didn't. So I was like, oh my God, is it even going to get here on time? Because I didn't buy anything else for his birthday. It did. He had a good birthday. Thank you, Lord. But then another thing had came in. I ordered Kaylee a keychain, a Lululemon keychain, not sponsored. This keychain is so goddamn big. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, why is this keychain so big? Like, I have to, if you're watching this on YouTube, then I'll show it next week because I am not getting up. I am sitting down. I am not getting up. So, but if you're like listening to this, you should like go to next week, go to YouTube and see the keychain because I'll show you the keychain. I swear, if I make this painting fall again, oh my gosh. But yeah, Kaylee had a big old keychain and whatnot. But like another thing that happened last week, I forgot what day, but it was like a cold day and whatnot. So I'm sitting in my bed watching SpongeBob and I hear an ice cream truck and I'm like, there is an ice cream truck in this episode? Because I've like seen like almost every single SpongeBob episode. Like I just watch it just because it's good background noise. I don't have to like pay attention to like actually understand what's going on. And I was like, I don't remember this in this episode. And I was like, this is too realistic of an ice cream song for it to be on TV. So I'm like, is there an ice cream truck outside? Lo and behold, there was the ice cream truck outside. It was like 43 degrees outside. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to call the police. I went downstairs. I was like, Pops, I'm going to call the police. And he was like, why are you about to call the police? And I'm like, there's an ice cream truck outside. And he's like, well, that's suspicious. And I'm like, see? Because why would the ice cream truck be outside and it's 43 degrees outside? Who in their right mind is about to eat ice cream and it's 43 degrees outside? Make it make sense. The math ain't mathing. So, yeah. I didn't call the police because I was like, nope. But like my pops was like, are they out there trying to kidnap people? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not trying to find out neither. But like if I did have cash, I would have went and got me a bomb pop because they got the extra large ones. And I like me an extra large bomb pop because they are delicious. But yes, I didn't have cash, so no bomb pop for me. But yeah. I did, however, watch the Barbie movie on HBO Max because I didn't go see it in the theaters. I had to work, and I was like, when my family went to see it, it was like a late showing, and I was like, yeah, I can't do that. I gotta go to work in the morning. So yeah, I did not see it in theaters. I waited till it came out on HBO Max, and then I watched it, and I loved it. It was so good. It was funny, especially at the end. It was real funny. I was laughing my butt off. And then I watched Blue Beetle, and it had me crying, man. It really did. But it was a good movie. I am 100% positive there's going to be a sequel, and I cannot wait. But then it got me thinking. I was like, when I watch these movies, like, I don't understand, like, when, like, if the animation's good or not. I'm like, this was a good movie. I liked it this. Or, like, oh no, this was a bad movie. I didn't like this. It was like yada yada yada, whatnot. Like with the Doctor Strange movie, I was like, oh yeah, that was a good movie. But then my mom was like, what do you mean? The animation sucked butt. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, the animation looked like I could have drawn it. And I was like, what? But I thought it was a good movie though. And she was like, they could do better. And I was like, okay, mom. So I am not the person to be asking if a movie was good or not, because I clearly don't know if the movie was good or not, good animation or not. So, moral of that story, animation has gone down the drain. Yep. Yep, animation has gone down the drain. Well, that is all I have for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you should subscribe to the podcast. Follow the podcast. I don't know, whatever you do on wherever you listen from your podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you're listening to this on whatever podcast, you're listening to, whether they have a follow or subscribe, you should do both of those. And if you really like this podcast, leave a 5-star review. We're trying to do good here, and this is our first episode, so support us. And I will see you guys with a new episode next week. Bye.